I rolled a 1. Welcome to Critical Miss, a roleplay podcast, where right now hosts Simon, Hannah,
Hello,
and current Dungeon Master Zach
Hi.
play roleplay games for your entertainment on
platform.
RSS feed, iTunes, anything you want to listen to on. Right now we're doing the Zach's campaign called the Eldritch Mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's it? Right. Episode 3. You want to do a little recap,
Alright.
Zach?
Alright, so far, you have landed at Corvus. You encountered a few Zambles along the way. And then last time we recorded, you went into the woods to try and find Roland, the hunter who disappeared in there. You collected, I don't know, I think it was like 5 of the little... No. There were 5 missing, and you collected the little crests.
Yeah.
And gave them back to the priest. And that's where you currently are, is at his chapel. Let me write one thing on real quick. Actually, never mind. Alright. So, you're at the chapel. It's the next morning. You've been rested up, even if that's not where we left off. I'll say that's what happened.
Yeah.
So, he walks out to meet you. And he says, why don't you take a look around Corvus for now, and then come back in a couple hours, and I will have some more information ready for you.
Okay, yeah. I think that's a good idea. We kind of got our asses handed to us last time, so I think we should gear up and probably get some better equipment. Or like maybe go to a training dojo and learn some kung fu somewhere.
Or we could get a drink and forget our problems.
That
Training
too,
montage.
But with my close encounter to death, I kind of want to better myself and make it so that
You don't die.
Yeah. That's
We got it, yeah.
Live life to the fullest. I get you.
Carpe
Let's go.
diem.
Indeed.
Alright, so as you're leaving, there's a big, thumping, pounding noise from behind you. It seems like it's coming around the side of the church, and then you see this very large golem made of straw, and he's kind of lumbering around. He's carrying sacks of dirt over his shoulders, and the priest says, "Oh yeah, that's our churchyard golem, Hugo. He
looks friendly.
He does chores, here and
Does
there.
he have friends?
He's a nice guy." Well, Hugo can't speak, so I don't know if he has friends or not.
Alright.
But there you go. Alright. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So, you have a whole city in front of you. How much money do you guys have? Did I give you money?
Didn't we spend some money and buy food and
Yeah, I have 8.
all that jazz?
I have 8 GP.
You have 8. 8 gold, alright.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many monies I have.
I think you also have 8. 'Cause
Sweet.
We bought something at the same price.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to award you your experience last week as well. Forgot about that.
Okay.
Sweet.
You each get 130 between the two of you.
GP or experience?
Experience. I'm not giving you 130 gold.
Okay, so 130 for us each, right? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Because you killed quite a few things.
Yep.
Zombie bear is what gave you most of that.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
He was pretty
Gnarly.
rough.
Alright.
Guess you could say we couldn't bear it.
You could say that, but it would disappoint everyone.
Yeah, this is why Hemorrhoid doesn't talk much.
Alright.
So Zach, what
So,
I was saying what sort of, or you gotta tell us, like, what the stores or the places that we can visit in the town are. Or you gotta tell us that.
I mean, the world is your oyster.
Okay.
Like, this city is large. There's a pretty good trade district. You can find just about anything you'd want.
Okay.
The world was your oyster.
Yeah.
And you can shop for whatever you could possibly want.
Like oysters.
Okay.
Like oysters.
That maybe we could go to dinner and get some oysters later.
Yeah.
We could pack them in our bags so our bags would smell like oysters for the rest of this session.
Yeah. But what I want to do is get a longsword.
Alright.
Yeah.
Didn't think you wanted one of those.
Well, I have a short sword, which I'm proficient in, but I'm also proficient in long swords.
Are you?
Yes.
What race are you?
I am an elf.
Huh. Cool.
Can I get a mace?
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
Let me get my handy dandy book.
Okay.
Like, can I get like a
I've
big
got it.
mace?
Yeah.
Because that would be cool. Like one with like the chains and you swing it. That'd be great.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's see. So you're both finding a weapons shop.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna go window shopping for some weapons.
Sweet.
Alright. So, you leave the little chapel area, and you go down a few alleys, and you reach the trade district. And the very first store that you see on your left is the windows and weapons store. Perfect for window shopping for weapons. As you're shopping for weapons, you can look through windows that you might want to buy too. It's a dream come true, right?
Wow. This is everything I ever wanted.
I think we can go.
Okay.
We can say without a doubt this is the best D&D campaign that anyone has
Has
ever
it opened
played.
a new window for you?
I think you can die happy now.
Okay. Alright. Let's walk in, HR. Alright, is
Excuse
Bran
me?
is Bran and Joj following us too? Or are they
I
doing
don't know. Are they in your bag?
Are they doing
Did
their
you
Yes,
put
they're
them in the
kind
bag?
They're shuffling along behind you.
Okay.
Shit, we need to feed the tiny guy in the bag.
Actually,
Did you feed him anything?
I think I fed him at dinner last night. But I think
You
I've got
think?
I think I
You
can't
should
remember.
probably give him like a chicken wing.
I mean, people could survive for long periods of time without food, and you can drink your own pee. So I think he's doing okay for now.
That's
You
just
think?
fucking
I
rude,
think.
Taco. That's really rude.
I don't know.
That's coming from me.
You don't even know who this guy is.
I don't. I think.
You could have kids, man.
You're right. As
Feed him the damn
as the
chicken.
time is passing on, I think eventually I'm gonna have to let this guy loose. Eventually, like maybe today or tomorrow.
Okay.
But right now, I'm not gonna think about that. Right now, we're window shopping at
All right.
Windows and weapon wares and windows.
Windows and weapons.
Windows and weapons.
Okay,
Um,
let's walk.
all
in.
right.
So we walk in.
You walk in,
Mhm.
and it's almost like an Apple store. There are rows of tables, and then
All filled
a
with
few
apples.
a few salespeople walking around, helping customers. And a dwarf walks up to you, and he asks what you're looking for.
I would like to purchase your finest longsword, good sir.
A longsword.
Yes.
Interesting.
You see,
Well,
my great grandpappy taught me a lot about longswords, and I never really got around to buying one, and I really see fit that I should get one now.
fascinating.
Yes.
Well, on this wall over here, we have our entire selection of swords, both short and long, and in between. I can tell you that our cheapest longsword, he kind of looks you up and down, appraises you. Maybe he's thinking what you might be using it for. Our cheapest longsword, I could only sell you for 7 gold.
All right. Yeah. Well. Hmm. Let me see that your cheapest longsword, good sir.
All right. He hands you a longsword, and it's pretty. It's plain. It's unadorned. Leather wrapped hilt, iron sword, whole shebang. I mean, it's not badly made.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
are
simply
there
you
any
can go anywhere,
Are there any product guarantees, sir?
such as.
I'm not sure. I'm just. This is to me. This is to you, Zach. What I'm trying to get at here is like if there's something, like like something that their company has to keep up to date. Like they can't have swords without leather on them, or like they have to have a safe hilt or something like that.
Safe hill.
Simon,
Where I can-
I'm surprised at you. These men are professionals.
where I can like say, hey, if you drop 2 gold, I won't speak to your manager. But I guess this is a fine establishment, so do you know what? No.
By all means, speak to our manager.
Oh no, I wasn't talking as Taco. I was
Okay.
talking in
Well,
my head.
um,
I'm just sitting there
no.
thinking. No, okay.
Above
Anyways,
table,
yeah.
no. There's nothing wrong with this weapon.
So it's a nice longsword. Yeah, I think I'll take it.
I'm actually already giving you a deal, because an actual longsword is 15 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, that's.
But, you know. Alright,
Take the deal,
so
man.
I did.
you're gonna
I did.
buy it?
Yes.
Okay. So, 7 gold. It's a D8, but it's versatile, which means you can hold it two-handed, and it turns into a D10.
Can I do a trade in for in-store currency?
What would you be trading in?
My short sword.
Short sword, huh?
Yeah. It's
It's a little used.
it's slightly used.
It's got some blood on it.
It does have some blood on it.
It's
Tell
good
you
blood.
what,
Zombie blood.
I try to wipe away the blood, the stained blood.
okay,
But it doesn't.
if you manage to clean all the blood off of it, I'll take it for 5 gold pieces.
All right.
Not bad.
Yeah, I try to clean up all the gold. Not all
Right.
the gold. Yeah, I do that.
All the gold.
I clean up.
Oh, yeah.
I clean my gold before I.
You clean your gold. You bougie.
Okay. Yeah, 5 gold. So you basically just spent 2 gold.
Yep.
That's it. All right. And so he turns to the drow and he says, "And what might you be looking for, ma'am?"
Well, I'm looking for a mace, particular one that's clunky, kind of does some damage. Doesn't have to be too high quality, just something to do some action.
I see. I could show you this that we have, and he leads you to the back, and it's a fairly long-handled weapon. The handle itself is about the length of a short sword's blade, and then there's an even longer chain that comes off of that, and there's a heavy iron ball on the end that has two circular blades around it, and it kind of forms like a circular plus sign around the ball. And he says, "This is a pretty well-made weapon. I could give it to you for 10 gold.
I have 8, correct?
Yeah.
Let's see. I have 8. Could I bargain something else with this? Maybe an old weapon?
Maybe a bag of holding?
Let's see what you
Don't-
have."
I have an axe and some javelins.
Um,
I think I cleaned the blood off of them.
give me the javelins.
Alright,
All
there you
right,
go.
it's yours.
Thank you.
So, this is a 2d6 plus 1 weapon. And it's two-handed, so...
Sweet.
Alright.
Well, have you found everything you want, Taco? You're broke,
see.
so you can't really buy anything
Well, no,
else.
I do have 6 GP, so... do you have any armor for sale? Like, any additions that I could...
Sir, this is a windows and weapons store.
You're
You
right,
don't sell
I'm
armor
sorry.
here.
Taco, are you blind?
I think my cataracts are going at this stage.
Did you, find
Well.
some herbs on the side of the road and decide to munch on them?
Our finely crafted windows can help you see even clearer. We're now
Ooh,
selling them in little frames that you can wear on your face as mini windows.
I'll give you some herbs for some gold. They're special.
Do you have any special mini windows, circular, with two of them,
Circular.
that might have any benefit to me in in combat?
Circular is a bit beyond our capabilities.
Well,
That's
yeah, okay. Then square, rectangle.
Well, we carry them, yes, but I don't know what benefit it would be to you.
Okay.
Save your money for food, because frankly I'm broke and we need to eat later.
Doesn't the church supply food for us? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing. We've kind
How nice
of
of them.
just been skipping dinner and going straight to sleep.
It's kind of assumed that you eat.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, you have rations for when you're out in the wild.
Hemorrhoid forgets. Hemorrhoid has some memory problems.
All right.
Okay.
So, are you
I'm not
satisfied with your weapons?
Yes. Thank you. What? Sorry, I
Right.
never got your name. What was it?
Thanks,
Bill.
weapons guy.
Bill.
Thank you, Dill.
Bilf. The bee. Sorry, that was my last name. My first name is Bills.
That's a beautiful name. This reminds me of my grandmother's.
What was your
What
grandmother's
was your grandmother's name? HR.
You can.
Claw, first name, last name, Midia.
do
So you can just call me Bill.
Boneless Bill. You know,
Thanks,
my great
Boneless
uncle
Bill.
was named.
I'm gonna recommend you to all my friends.
You know, my
Alright,
uncle's
it's
name
fine.
is Dill.
I,
Here's my business card,
thank you.
and he hands
Thanks.
it to you, and it's in like flamin' hot Cheeto letters. Bill.
Does it look like it's made in MS Paint too?
Yes, and it says he gives you finger guns.
Okay.
Should we trust these weapons?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, this is the
Absolutely.
best man I've ever met in any D&D campaign. Okay,
His name is Boneless.
I was gonna make a joke earlier. It was like, haha, I'm gonna recommend you to all my friends, and then I whisper over to HR, is like, you're my only friend.
I'm your only friend. Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I don't have a lot of friends. Anyways, I think Arbor can wait for now.
Can it? I don't know.
Yeah, until I have some more GP.
Okay.
Alright,
So you
thanks, Boneless.
leave the windows and
Thanks,
weapons
dude.
store. He gives you finger guns again. So you leave windows and weapons, and as you are walking out of the door, this goblin looks about average goblin size, about, I don't know, 3 feet or so. He's wearing a long, like, black cloak that's way too big for him, and a tall wizard's hat that's also black. And he's got really, like, greasy, long hair and a big old nose. And he kind of, like, pushes past you and enters windows and weapons. He just looks weird. But he doesn't say anything to you.
What's his problem?
Should we keep an eye on this guy?
I don't know, HR. He just...
He looks
like he's
weird.
looking for trouble.
How about we
He-
just
he-
sit next door and look out?
Yeah, well,
Hmm.
see, I think you're out of gold, and I only have 6, so I think we're done shopping. But I think we should just walk around the town, sort of get our bearings with it, see what we're protecting, see what we're...
Loitering.
Yeah.
Loitering around
Alright.
the lab here?
sort of...
There it is. You know,
getting, yeah.
we work for the government. We can loiter all we want.
We work for the church, right?
Fair enough. For the church.
The separation of church and state didn't happen until I'm gonna stop.
That means you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I work for the church. I could kill somebody and it's okay.
Do I get a
Alright.
church lovers discount?
No,
I know. Okay.
there's that much of separation. So
Alright.
you're going to want for now.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like...
Alright. So, you're wondering, and Corvus is a really big city. So far you're just staying in the trade district, and you see all kinds of shops on either side of you. I mean, everything from windows and weapons to just taverns to armor shops. You see one mage item store. There's a variety of things. There's a large white fountain in the middle of the trade square.
Don't drink from it.
So, so
No,
there
you
you
can't get it. Don't drink from it.
You know, my luck's been kind of down. I walk over to the fountain and do a cool, like, I put 1 GP on my thumb and flick it into the pool and
All
make
right.
a wish.
a little
I-
green hand pops out of the water and snatches it. And disappears.
I take a random
I
bird bone from my
I
bag.
grab
and
the
put it in
hand.
water.
before it?
I said it disappeared.
Oh, it disappeared. Okay.
Okay. Alright, wait. Make a dex saving throw.
You said Dex?
Yes.
That would be a 5.
Yeah, you whiff. You almost fall in the fountain yourself trying to catch the hand.
Alright.
May I put
Oh, yeah.
something into the fountain?
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
You know.
So I take this random ass bone out from my bag. Don't ask where I got it from. Don't worry about it.
Did you steal that
I
from like
wasn't.
one of the dead people that?
And I plop it in the water.
Alright. Another little green hand pops out and grabs it, but then just kind of tosses it to the side.
Rude. The lucky
So-
bone.
Alright, I'll keep note of that. This fountain is infected with green hands.
It's not boneless
Green.
anymore.
Uh,
Fake boneless fountain.
Alright.
yeah.
I think we're done.
Bones.
I'm getting kind of down of looking around because they kind of just stole 1 GP from me. So let's head back. See if
Head back to the church.
see what they got
Alright.
for us.
So you're making your way back, and you see the goblin in the long black overcoat. He's exiting windows and weapons, and he's kind of looking around with a shifty gaze, and then he kind of skitters across the road in front of you, and then goes into an alleyway that you're passing, and you see clearly one other goblin standing there, but you can't really make out any details. There might be others, but it's too dark for you to see.
Did we spy on them, or is that rude?
I think this town has a goblin infestation.
I don't think goblins care too much about ethics.
Yeah. They
I
obviously
don't-
don't take showers enough.
I mean, that's just the fresh scent of manhood. Something
Yeah.
you don't have yet.
Oh,
It's
I am a young
okay.
elf, the age of 107.
Wait till you're
yeah, you got
108.
ways to go.
Yeah.
All right,
I pay it no mind. Like,
okay.
I don't think it's super suspicious to me.
I look over my
That's-
shoulder for the rest of the time.
That's perfectly acceptable.
I kind of know that this sort of stuff goes on the streets, so I just don't know. I pay it no mind.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. So you make it out of the trade district, and you're winding your way back to the cobblestone roads, back to the chapel, which you can see from pretty far away. It's a
It's
large
on
building.
fire.
No.
Everyone's dying.
Nope.
Yay. Wait. No.
So a few hours have passed. You spent a good while wandering in the trade district, and shopping at windows and weapons. I mean, what an experience!
It was
So,
highlight of this episode.
Thank you, Boneless
boneless
Bill.
Bill.
We got our episode title.
So you open the little iron gate and you walk into the courtyard of the church, and the priest is standing on the doorstep, and he's kind of waving you inside, and he's like, hurry, I think I've made a breakthrough.
He's cracked the code.
He's cracked the code. He's in the matrix.
I'm in.
All right, let's go in there.
All right. So as there are quite a few, about 20 steps leading up to this door. He's on the top one, obviously. And when you're about halfway up, the wooden doors behind him just kind of explode outwards, and this massive hand made of straw grabs the priest around his waist and just squeezes and crushes him.
Fuck.
And then the hand pulls him back inside, and you don't see any more movement.
All right, Taco immediately barfs after seeing that.
Taco what?
Immediately barfs.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I would too.
Got a weak stomach.
Oh, holy fuck.
Alright, let's go in there. Come on, Bran and Josh. HR.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Yeah.
You gonna leave
Alright.
your keys there?
I could deal with it. It's just, ooh. Hear the bones
Alright.
crunch.
The
His
bones.
brain's there.
That priest is boneless now.
Bones pop straight out.
Bones.
Alright. So, there's really not much of the door left to open, so you just kind of step inside. And there's no sign of anything that happened. Well, that's not true. There's a smear of blood on the ground, but otherwise there's no sign that anything happened. There's a short hallway with a couple doors leading off to the sides, but then there are the larger double doors at the end of this hall that lead to the main room of the church with all the pews and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Those are closed, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's no sign of this hand.
No. Well, you can investigate if you wish.
I do.
Alright, roll investigation.
Let's see. Investigate. Ooh. It's 11 plus 3, 14.
Oh, Jesus.
What was that?
What was that?
It was a note.
Okay.
Someone's
Well,
playing music.
So there's really nothing that would lead you to believe something had just happened. I mean, besides the shattered front door and the little smear of blood on the ground. You look around and there are a couple pieces of straw lying in the carpet. You didn't see them when you first came in, but they kind of lead in the direction of the main room.
Okay.
You have your weapon, right?
Yeah, I have my longsword drawn. Okay, so just trying to think. Is there any way where any place like this hand could, like, okay, so it came like out of the door and like we're through the doors now and it's just gone, right? That's what happened?
Well, I think it would be safe to assume that the hand is attached to something. Probably a body.
Yeah, but sorry, I'm just trying to think. Did we not go
it burst through the door.
Yeah.
It grabbed the priest.
Yeah.
Looked like it killed him instantly.
Yeah.
And then it dragged him inside.
Yeah.
And whatever it was kept on moving.
Okay, so we're in there now. Sorry, I just got confused. Like,
Yeah.
Crap, we're gonna need a new priest.
yeah. Alright. Let's press on.
Alright. Forward.
Yeah.
Alright. You step closer to the double doors, and you can hear kind of shuffling inside. Like, I don't know, cloth being dragged on the ground.
Oh no.
And you push the doors open. And down the long aisle at the other side, Father Merce, I don't actually remember if that's his name. It was supposed to be. I don't remember what I called him now.
Yeah.
He has been thrown through the altar, and in the aisle, about halfway down, there stands Hugo, the churchyard golem, and his back is facing you. And he seems to be, well, I don't know if he's breathing, but he seems to be breathing heavily. Like he's angry or something.
Okay.
He doesn't respond to you entering the room.
Okay.
Oh dear. This is fantastic, isn't it?
I try to
So
sneak. I'm
The
gonna
boss
try
is
to.
dead. How are
It
we gonna get paid?
is okay. Yeah, I walk up to him to see if
Walk up to who?
the
The
uh
golem?
Papa
Or
the
Who are you walking up to?
the golem or the dead body?
oh, he's dead.
Maybe. You can't tell.
Okay, yeah, I walk up to him. Yeah, see if he's
The priest?
yes, the priest, the only person.
Okay.
Are there multiple people in this room?
No, there are no other people.
Yeah, that's why I said yeah. I walk up to him, meaning the only other person in this room.
Well, there's also a large thing standing in front of you, but...
Oh,
So are you...
I didn't hear you say that. Sorry, Skype must have just cut out.
Hugo, the churchyard golem, is standing about halfway down the aisle, and the priest has been thrown through the wooden altar at the end of the aisle.
Oh, okay, I get it up. Hmm. So, what does Hugo look like? Does he have any sort of reddish, orangish glow onto his eyes?
Any blood on him?
Yeah.
Blood?
Are there
Any blood
bones
wet?
in his hand?
Well, his back is turned. He's facing away from you, so you can't really tell, but there's no,
Okay.
blood around him.
I'm gonna try to sneak around and get a better look at him.
Okay. So you're sneaking, around the room?
Yeah.
Around the edge?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Where's stealth? Okay. That's a 10.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Roll. Okay. So you begin moving,
Yeah.
and Hugo hears you immediately.
Oh, well.
And he turns, and he just looks at you. And he looks, as much as a golem can express emotion, he looks really confused. And his face, he's kind of frowning. He looks confused, maybe upset about something.
I
But,
call out
he's
to him
not.
and say, "Everything all right?"
He
I
very slowly shakes his head and points at the priest.
Yeah, it's very upsetting. We're gonna
You
try
know
to
what
find
it-
who stopped him. Do you know who hurt the priest? Do you see where he
He-
went?
He looks back at you, and now his face is kind of showing some kind of fright,
Alright, I turn.
and he nods very slowly, and then points straight up at the ceiling.
Oh, lovely. I look up.
I look up.
It's dark.
Oh fuck.
I
You
cast, crap, what is it? Dancing Lights. It's my cantrip.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that does something with light. I'll give it to you. So, alright, what does it look like?
I point it straight up in the air, and various bursts of, I'll say, green light shoot up into the air and just illuminate the area.
Okay.
I chose green because people can see the color green the best.
Really?
Yes. That's why it's used
Wow.
in night vision.
Good thing you're not people.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
You know I can see
No,
in the
that-
dark, right,
That's
Taco?
cool though.
I mean, he said that. I assume that it was dark
Taco?
for us.
Taco, I can see in the dark.
Well, so can I. Like, we're both elves.
Yeah, but-
We can see in the dark.
Yeah, but I can really see in the dark.
I think we have the same dark vision. Like, he said we can't see it, so...
Touche.
Normally, you would both be able to see in darkness. So for you to not be able to see, it must mean it's some kind of magical darkness.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh god.
But Simon's light penetrates the darkness, so it's not normal magic darkness. It's not as powerful as it could be.
Okay.
And you see on the ceiling, clinging to the very top where it arches up and forms the beginning of the bell tower on the roof, you see a gruesome parody of what looks like a creature that was modeled after Hugo.
Oh.
It's made of straw, and it's the same humanoid golem shape. And its back is to you because it's clinging to the ceiling. But its legs kind of twist down and backwards, and it does like weird backflips along the ceiling and then crawls down the wall like a spider and lands on the far left side of the church. And it stands up, and you can see this thing is like, it's really weird and unnatural, and Hugo takes a few steps back towards you guys. There's blood on the thing's front, and its face, there's just something off about it, and you can't tell exactly what. Its features aren't the right size, and its head is kind of crooked to the left, and its fingers are all misshapen and bent, and there's odd patches of straw sticking out of it in random places. And it starts walking towards you. So, go ahead and roll initiative.
I got 19, and Hannah got 16.
Alright. Okay. Wow. Hugo got 19, the creature got 20.
Okay, what about Joj?
Joj and Bran have booked it out of here.
Oh.
Joj calls over his shoulder something about guarding the entrance.
Good idea! I shout back. I guess. I lean over
Alright.
to him more and I say, fucking pussies.
Alright,
Alright.
so let me write this. So you got 19, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, the Hugo thing goes first. And it runs right at Hugo, actually. And it swings one of its giant fists. And... oh crap, I lost my d20.
Oh no.
Oh wait, there it is. Alright,
Only the most
It
integral
swings.
dice to D&D.
yeah. And it misses badly. It just, like, goes wide and it crushes some of the pews instead. It's Hugo's turn, and Hugo's gonna swing back just as harshly. And he connects for... Jesus.
What?
He connects for 12 damage. I drop my dice. He connects
Oh.
for 12 damage.
For each of us?
What?
Hmm.
You go attack the
Oh.
creature.
Oh, I thought you were talking for us. No, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Alright. So you're just watching these two, like, straw giants just swing at each other and tumble around in this church. It seemed big before, but with those two standing there, it doesn't look as big. Alright, it is.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Just one out. Do you have? Does anyone here have fire magic?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, Choj doesn't either. Good thinking.
I've got magic missile. I don't know if that has magic.
We
Has
need
fire.
something to
It's-
start
It's
fire.
not fire.
Yeah.
You could look around the room.
Oh yeah, this is a church.
Okay, you do that. Hold up.
First, it's Simon's turn, though.
Oh yeah. Hold up. I'm gonna look something up really quickly. I'm gonna look up what. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I read the wrong one.
What are you reading?
The different packs that I have. I have the Explorers pack, so I was just seeing if I had. Nope. Okay. So I look around the room for something to light a blaze to these to the straw creature.
Okay. Roll investigation.
15 plus investigation. Hold up.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. At the front, near the altar, where Father Merce has been thrown through, there's some candles, unlit, but there are candles. And in your adventurers packs, there you have tinder.
Oh yeah, I see that now. I didn't see it. Okay.
So yeah, there are a couple lanterns and some candles.
And that's on the opposite side of these guys fighting, right?
No, I mean
Oh.
that you can go around.
Okay.
Yeah, they're kind of busy fighting right now.
Yeah.
They're taking up most of the room, but it's still a pretty big church. You can, walk around either side of them.
Alright.
They're still wrestling.
Okay. Let's see. I go over to the other side and light one of the candles on fire.
Okay.
And then, let's see. For me throwing that, what would that be? What sort of check?
I would say
Would it be a saving throw?
no.
Sorry, it's never mind. Alright.
Just give me a. It's not really athletics.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I have a
either
weak-
give me.
I did
Give me
baseball
either-
in high school.
Give me either acrobatics or athletics. Your pick.
I rolled a 2, so neither.
Wow. Yeah. You kind of like toss the candle behind you.
It's like Wii bowling.
Like, when people fake like they're gonna throw it, but then they just like let it fall behind them. That's kind of what you do, but not on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it failed.
Lovely. Alright, so that's my turn, right?
All right.
I can't do anything else.
Yeah, Hemorrhoid's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab the candle and either just launch it across the room or Can I light my mace on fire?
No. Well,
No.
if you found oil,
You could have like strapped one of your a candle to one of your javelins, but you sold it.
That's okay.
I'm pretty sure throwing a javelin would put out the tiny candle flame.
You know, I guess you're right, Zach.
But, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
whatever
gonna-
floats your boat.
they're fantasy
boy.
candles.
That's what I'm doing.
Hannah,
Alright, so,
what do you say?
I'm gonna try to do the same thing as Simon, but hopefully succeed.
Is something covering your mic?
okay,
Can you hear me?
There you go. That's good.
yes. I think you said you're gonna try the same thing as Simon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make the same thing, either athletics or acrobatics. You'd probably be better with athletics because it's strength-based.
Yeah.
What's your strength modifier, Hannah?
Let me look. Did it change? Cause
No.
Mm-mm.
I think it's either 8 or 12. I'm gonna look real quick in my apps.
I think it's 12.
Yeah, wait.
So that's plus 1, so 13.
Yeah.
Is it?
I thought, hold on, I'm looking at it since my modifier is +4, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, no, yeah.
then
That
16.
plus one would be, yeah. Okay. So, Hemorrhoid lights the candle, and, I mean, you know how, like, in Scotland, how they take the log and they spin around and then they just launch it?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what Hemorrhoid does here, but with a tiny candle. And miraculously, the fire is not put out by the wind, and it connects solidly with the straw creature. And it is ablaze. It's lit. Yo.
They're magic candles,
Possibly.
enchanted with wind buffs. Okay,
So it's an improvised weapon.
yeah.
So every improvised weapon is a D4, but because it's fire, I'll give you a D4 on every one of your turns, Hannah.
Alright.
She rolled a 4.
Okay. Alright. So, back to the straw creature. And even though it's facing Hugo, its head kind of snaps around and looks at you two, and then it, like, crab runs sideways down the aisle towards you. And he just launches himself at Hannah.
Oh,
So
fucker.
let's see if he hit. What's your armor class?
Uh, 15.
Okay, he misses. So he just, like, tried to tackle you, and he missed, and he, like,
He's also on fire in the thing.
he's kind of distracted. He hits the back wall. I mean, that was still pretty terrifying, though. Like, this giant made of straw that's on fire just launched himself over your head.
Yeah.
But, you know. Back to Hugo. So Hugo sees what happens, and he starts running back down the aisle, but he's tired. So he doesn't make it all the way yet. And we go to Simon.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on the straw creature.
Okay.
So that's a 17, 3,
You hit.
2, and 3 for each of the magic for the missiles.
That was the damage. 3, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Okay, so 8 damage. Alright. So these bolts of light kind of streak out. You're using a staff, right?
Yes.
These whitish bolts of light kind of streak out and arc over Taco's head, and they slam into the straw creature and kind of knock him back down to the ground. And it's Hemorrhoid's turn.
Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna hit him violently with my mace, because I'm fighter
Alright.
right now.
Yeah. Alright, go for it.
Alright. That's a 5.
Really?
Yeah. Plus
Plus
strength, so...
plus strength and proficiency, which that would equal up to 6. Plus 5. Yeah, that still doesn't hit.
Whoops.
Oh well. I mean, this giant flaming straw monstrosity is just terrifying, and you don't really want to get close to it, so you just kind of like, and you miss. But he's still on fire, so you can roll a d4 for damage.
3.
Alright. And back to the creature. It did not like the magic. And it gave this kind of like weird chuckling scream. And it swings at Simon unhappily. What's your armor class, Simon?
11.
Yeah, he hits.
Oh.
He hits 4 and 5.
5. Okay.
So you were just at the end of his arm's length, so he just kind of like palmed you. But it was still a pretty hefty palming.
Alright.
You feel like if he had gotten a full hit on you, you would probably be creamed against the floor right now.
Yeah. Is the candle still on the ground?
Yeah, I mean, it's not on fire anymore, but yeah, it is.
Alright, I pick up the candle and light it on fire and throw it
Okay.
again.
Okay. Do a thing.
Alright, that'll be 18.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay, and a d4 for damage.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's already on fire. So, he didn't add a whole lot besides that 1 damage.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true. Hannah's fire was about to go out next turn, so yours will overlap. I'll give you that. So now it'll last longer. Okay. So, it's... Oh wait, we skipped Hugo. Right. So, Hugo runs now, and swings both of his fists down at the ground, and he smashes it for... Let's see. He hits the straw creature, but he also cracks the floor under Hemorrhoid and Taco, so you two take damage as well. So he does 10 damage to the straw creature, and 3 damage to each of you.
Alright, I'm out.
You're dead?
Yeah.
When did you die? When did
Dang,
I have 7 health.
I forgot Fluffy. You know what class are you playing?
Wizard.
You know you're like supposed to be not close to the fight?
Yeah, like the only time that I got attacked was like when I was on the opposite side of the room. Like I'm not like this time I'm trying to play it back. Like last time I was playing it up close.
Right.
This
Okay.
like this was just a normal like death, I guess.
I guess he did kind of like freak out and run across the room at you.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Alright. Well, Hugo looks sad and makes a little, like, tear gesture with his finger.
Single tear.
And it's a single tear. He cries every time. And now it's Hannah's turn.
Alright, so is the golem, not the golem, but the straw monster standing on his
Thing,
own?
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take my axe and try to swing and cut them off. But
What
like,
are you cutting off?
his legs.
Okay.
Maybe like do that weird throwy swing thing.
Oh, with your axe.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have to get a fairly high roll for that, but go for it.
Alright.
20.
Wow. Nat 20?
Yep, nat 20 plus like 6.
Alright. Well, automatic success then. So, Hemorrhoid, again, she just loves this, like, spinny action. So she starts just twirling around gracefully, holding her axe. And just at the peak of its centrifugal force, she lets go. And it arcs across the room. Well, I guess it's kind of close to you now, but it arcs and falls beautifully and cuts the creature's legs clean off at the knees. And it hits the ground, so you can go ahead and roll damage, and it's a critical.
So what's your axe damage, Hannah?
Let's see.
I think it's a D8 or 10. I can't remember which.
I want to say well, I have the thing in front of me, actually. It's a D12.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright.
Which one's a
So
D12?
she gets an automatic 12, and then...
Here's a D12. Then 10.
Wow, so 22. Pretty solid. So, its straw leggies get sliced off. And this,
Straw
like,
leggies.
really, really thick, whitish gray mist pours out.
Yeah.
And out of the mist steps a familiar face. Well, a familiar mask. And
God damn it.
Witch Doctor, man. Plague Doctor.
you
not Witch
see the plague doctor step out with his little cane. And he looks around at the damage, and he looks down at his golem.
And he looks at my dead body. Well, unconscious body.
He stabs the cane into the golem's back, and it screams once, and then just crumbles into straw. And he steps back into the mist, which is now clearing, and he's gone. But as he does so, out of the window, the stained glass window at the back of the church, which you're very close to, you see this massive shadow cross in front of it. And you can't really make out the details, because it's just a shadow. But it looks probably it's bird-like, and it's flying, and it just crosses the window for a second, and then it's gone.
All right.
But the straw creature is dead. Well, I guess Simon is too, but not permanently.
Rip
All
me.
right.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Simon and take him somewhere,
Okay.
or pick Taco up.
So as you're like walking, all of the doors that were in the entrance hall to the church fly open, and a bunch of priests run out, and they all thank you for saving them, and they heal Simon.
Yay!
Thanks, dudes.
I live once more.
So, yeah, there you have it. Oh, well, I guess you could go check on the priest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should. He didn't look too good.
Yeah,
Hey, priesty boy, what up?
he's kind of like moaning, and he's laying in the ruins of the altar, and he looks pretty mashed up from the waist down.
Ooh, he's gonna be in a wheelchair for a while.
Or the ground, whichever.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat. But he kind of props himself up on one elbow, and he's probably in so much shock right now that he can't even feel the pain, but
I was just saying that to make him feel better, Zach.
oh well, he props himself up on one elbow, and he says,
Yeah.
I found what you need to know. It's in my office at the back of the church. But you need to get to it before the Watcher does. Or not the Watcher, the Warden.
Okay, I book it. But before I do that, I ask, where is your office? Because I forgot where it is.
At the back of the church, like
Okay,
I
thank
just
you.
said.
Okay, I book it. Sorry, I didn't know if it was like a more specific area.
No. So you find it. And there's there's a stack of papers and documents on his desk. You can't tell what's what right now.
Okay.
So you just like swipe them all.
Yeah, pretty much like anything that looks important
Right.
to me, swipe it.
Okay.
And while this is happening, I'm looking over my shoulder, just seeing if anyone's like coming through the room.
Okay. You do see one sheet that has the swallow crest on it of the hunters. That it's like hand drawn on there, so you can kind of make a mental note to go back and look at that one.
Mm-hmm.
And as you leave the office again, the priest is lying back down, and he's closed his eyes. He's still breathing. He's not dead. And you see the warden himself come in, the tall black dude that runs the city guard that you first met.
Mm-hmm.
He's the warden with his captain's hat and all that good stuff. And he has like 5 other city guard following him in, and he says, "What happened here?"
There was a big old straw creature. He kind of crushed this guy. He made him boneless. Then
Boneless.
Oh,
then the Gollum helped us out tremendously. I almost died a second time.
it
I passed out. I also threw up in the
That's
halls.
sad.
I'm sorry. The janitor might have to clean that up.
In the carpet.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Did you see the creature that flew above Corvus?
no, there was a creature.
We got a vague shadow look of it. It was very fast and flew kind of.
Fast and furious, I see. Well, we'll help Father Merce recover as best we can. Do you know of anything of importance that he left behind?
No, nothing, not at all.
I see. He takes a look around, and he walks to the back where the office is, and he motions at the other guards, and he says, cordon off this zone. We're going to search through his office and see what we can find out about the attack and anything related to it. He looks at Hemorrhoid and Taco, and he says, we thank you again for your help, and we're glad to have you here. Hopefully this situation will be worked out soon, and we'll have more leads for you on what's been going on.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
So the rest of the priests are kind of gathering up Father Merce, and Father Merce is like watching the warden out of the corner of his eye, which seems a little odd because the dude has only been helpful the entire time you were here, but you know, whatever. So that's about it for this session, I think.
Okay.
We did it.
There we have it.
We did it. We got through a whole hours and 21 minutes.
I'm making fan art right now.
Wow.
Thanks, Hannah. I'll put it on
Solid.
the channel on something.
I'll just...
I don't want to... I'm not going to... Usually I answer it like a thing at the end. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say it now. This is the end of the show. Thank you for watching this, dedicated viewer, downloader, listener to ads.
Yeah.
All three of us here at
Thank you.
It's Just Us. Thank you.
IGU.
We've got some new stuff. We have a website, ijushows.squarespace.com. I'm gonna get it just ijushows.com soon, but for now it's .squarespace. It's got links to all of our shows, podcasts, anything. Like there's a link to email where you can email us any questions, things like that. And soon we're gonna get some merch, some of that good old t-shirts and maybe underwear. And for people not in, and for people not in the U.S., just pants. I guess that's what they call it.
Yeah.
No. But thank you for listening to this. Some things that would really help us out if you haven't already done this, subscribe on iTunes and write a review on iTunes. That helps us out a lot. More people watch it. Gets to more people. Tell a friend. Like if you have a friend that likes D&D or likes
Phone a friend.
or just likes dumb people like us having fun listening to that.
We're pretty
Tell
dumb.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
or if you like boneless stuff or
Bones.
those good memes.
Next week, Goblin Trouble? Question mark.
Perfect.
Alright. I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.